everyone planned, so if everyone could please step to the side, back over this way, and or behind the garden, all the way to the back. So we'll just move that way. Everyone can do it. We all have college degrees. We're going over this way. Over this way.
Have to go this way.
Which way?
Everyone this way. Everyone this way.
Just Adam?
He's gonna sit right there. That's perfect. Prop! Mexican prop! No, it's gonna be like up here. It's up here. Everyone can move over this way. Everyone this way. You're perfect. You're so good. We're moving over this way. Right here. So this table will be utilized. Lauren, can I sit here? Yeah, you can sit there. Everyone's here. If everyone needs, you can pull around this way as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I like it. Dan, how do you have probably like the same height, Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very special surprise for everyone. This is a premiere by House Party Theater. Woo! So if anyone has a house party coming up and they're bored and they don't know what to do, House Party Theater is there for you. Ladies and gentlemen, House Party Theater.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this evening for another episode of Masterpiece Theatre, Technology in History.
Woo-woo!
This evening, our topic is the Fifth Amendment and the Patriarchy. Featuring John Adams and Thomas Jefferson. Without further ado, I give you Technology in History.
I do say all this Constitution writing is sure is exhausting. Let's take a break, Thomas Jefferson.
Well, I'll tell you, John Adams, I sure am parched. Perhaps you have a fine beer upon hand.
Could I interest you in a John Adams Connecticut Crisp?
Maybe your brother has a beer.
Oh, you mean Samuel Adams Boston Lager. America's world-class beer.
Long live the beer.
You know, Thomas, I must say, your work on the Second Amendment truly was inspired. The right to bear arms.
And your work on the First Amendment, freedom of speech and freedom of religion for all people who are not, you know, gay, black, or women.
Well, I did say people, didn't I? Oh, what's that? Looks like I got a match on Tinder.
Tinder? I'll tell you what I love about that app. There are literally tens of women that I can connect with in my area.
Tens of women. And there's no stigma either. You know, George Washington met Martha on Tinder.
I knew she always had a thing for wooden teeth.
Well, let's find out a little bit more about the gal who wants some of the old Adam's apple.
What's her name?
Abigail. I suppose if we got married, Abigail Adams. It does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
No. Tell me about her.
Well, she's an Aquarius.
Feisty.
She's got 18 brothers and sisters.
Small family.
She's 14.
Perfect.
Her mother died from and her father suffered a head wound from an arrow to the head during the American-Indian War.
To be expected. What are her turn-ons?
Well, her turn-ons are pina coladas, getting caught in the rain, and white land-owning males.
Check that box. How about her turn-offs?
Her turn-offs include typhoid, dysentery, tuberculosis, the plague, the English, and Mondays.
Sounds like a perfect match for you, my friend.
I'll say.
Oh, I've got a notification as well.
Who could you have gotten a match on Tinder, Thomas Jefferson?
Maybe we should go back to work.
What? I just spilled all the beans about Abigail. Surely you can tell me who you got a match with on Tinder, Thomas Jefferson.
It's not important, John Adams.
You know, that's really embarrassing. I feel like I can open up to you, and all I got was a match on Tinder, and so did you.
It must have been some kind of mistake.
Well, no, it can't be a mistake because you have to swipe right, and they have to swipe right. That's the only way you can get a match.
We just have nothing in common.
Well, tell me something about her.
Well, she works in agriculture, but we just have so much more important things to do, you know, like founding the United States of America and all.
Look, Thomas, it's not like you got matched with one of your own slaves.
I don't own slaves.
Thomas Jefferson doesn't own slaves. I can read the history books now in Texas.
Texas?
What?
This isn't the Kentucky courthouse, and I'm not on trial. And even if I were, I have the right not to incriminate myself or testify against myself.
What are you suggesting, Thomas Jefferson, that all white land-owning males should have the right to not testify against themselves in a trial if there's not sufficient evidence? What do you call that?
I call it the Fifth Amendment. Read this.
No person shall be blah 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 for capital or otherwise infamous crime, blah 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 blah, nor shall be compared or compelled to confess against themselves in a court of law. Do you realize what you've done, Thomas? The patriarchy will be secure for years. To the patriarchy!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how Tinder birthed the Fifth Amendment and the patriarchy. Thank you for joining us yet again on another episode of Masterpiece Theatre, Technology in History. Be sure to catch us next week with how Snapchat influenced the civil rights movement. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
That was House Party Theater!
Yay, I love it.
Be sure to contact House Party Theater if you have a house party and you would like theater. Have a drink. Good night.
If you would like a sketch, if you would like anything good, contact House Party Theater. Cheers.
They're on Facebook. Like their Facebook page. House Party Theater. Contact Chris McCreary.
Because the patriarchy. Let's kill them. Don't film that.
How would you feel if I killed you?
Hey, what's up? Good.
How would you feel? How would you feel?
For just a moment.
How would you feel if you, like, you know, fell asleep during a play about the patriarchy and you were a man and you fell asleep? How would you feel if you killed yourself?
Get on camera that I'm drinking sparkling water. I'm gonna send this to my mom.
I might not.
Can't tell that that's sparkling water. It's more like booze to me.
Chica, Mom. Hi.
This is not a problem. God, I can't believe you're alive, man.